bringing you the latest Arizona high school football recruiting news year-round. This is the Recruiting Roundup on ProsToPreps.com.
It's time for the Roundup. This is Jason Jewell, our high school football recruiting insider. I'm Jared Cohen. Every week we bring you the latest in Arizona high school football recruiting, and last week was a big one. Two big commitments came down to some major programs, and the first one, Jason, one was a little bit unexpected, but it happened. Mark Andrews, 25 offers, decides to commit to Oklahoma.
Yeah, you mentioned a little bit unexpected because he had not narrowed down a list of finalists from those 25 offers, but he ended up, no press conference, was pretty quiet, committed to Oklahoma.
That's kind of his personality, a little bit quieter. What about Oklahoma was attractive to Mark, in your opinion?
I know his brother goes to school there, but the main factor, I think, was the coaching staff. He liked the vibe he got from Coach Stoops, feels that they can contend for a national championship, and was a big fan of their receivers coach, Jay Norvell.
And now Mark is adamant about the fact that he's going to play wide receiver. That's where he wants to be. Do you see him as a wide receiver in their system?
Well, that's what he wants to do. He's never put his hand down on the ground and played a true tight end. So I know that's what Oklahoma's going to play him at. They wouldn't have recruited him and told him that he was going to play tight end. He wouldn't have gone there. So I think he'll start out at wide receiver. If later it's a fit, position changes happen. Look what happened to Lane Johnson, goes from quarterback to left tackle at Oklahoma.
It's a good call. It's a good call. The last player from Arizona to commit and play for Bob Stoops at Oklahoma, Matt Clapp, the running back from Paradise Valley High School. The next commitment, Austin Hall, offensive tackle out of Brophy.
Yeah, he committed to Stanford. The Cardinal had not offered him initially. Then when they finally did offer him, he committed pretty quickly. He told me that was his dream school, is where he had always wanted to go since he was a little kid.
Now, you mentioned he played as a guard last season, but he's going to be moving to tackle, and that's where he's being recruited for Stanford.
Yeah, actually, he's getting recruited as a guard. He'll be a guard at the next level. I think with his footwork and his size, he's going to move inside of the next level.
And it's the second player to commit to Stanford over the last couple weeks. Also, Lane Veach from Perry committed to Stanford as well. He's going to be playing the linebacker position. Two offers to get to that happened in the past week as well. The first one, Hamilton's Quaylen Cunningham got a big offer from the Pac-12.
Yeah, the first day that you could get official offers, he received one from Oregon. He has offers from all over the country, so kind of surprising that a four-star player that's as heavily recruited as him just now getting that offer. Word is that he'd been down to kind of ASU, Texas A&M, but I think the Ducks might be in the picture now.
Another offensive lineman to get to on this episode picked up a big offer. It's Ishmael Betancourt out of Buckeye.
Yeah, he got an offer from the University of New Mexico. It is a third offer for the 6'4", 285-pounder. Also has an offer from UTEP and the University of Nevada. And
finally, Jason, we know you coach on the JUCO level. There's a couple players that played high school here in the Valley that started at the junior college ranks but have transferred and going to be playing Division I football next season.
Yeah, Adam Dixon, who was originally at Cesar Chavez, didn't play last year, was at Scottsdale Community College, sat out, redshirted last year. He got a late scholarship offer from Wyoming. And then a kid I coach, DeAndre Daniels out of Glendale, committed to Western Illinois. So these kids that are waiting for offers late, don't give up hope. Camp just started this week, and these kids signed just a few days before camp.
And DeAndre Daniels went to Deer Valley High School back when he was playing at the preps level. That has to do it for this week's edition of the Recruiting Roundup. Make sure you stay with us. We'll have special guests on our Friday edition for this week, so make sure you check that out. Until then, Jason Jewell, Jared Cohen, this has been the Recruiting Roundup on ProsToPreps.com.